Hello everybody, Burnedoutguy here, and welcome back to OutWorld Station. Alright, this episode I think we're going to concentrate on getting everything done for that particle accelerator, right? So we were debating on like which one we were going to start on. I think we're going to go here. This would make the most sense, because we got like little of anything here, right? The only thing we'd have to do is import gold, and gold isn't that bad to get. All we needed was titanium and tungsten. And that there's lots of. That's good. So I think the first thing we need to do is make a blueprint of one of these things. That would be a good thing to do. And that looks fully highlighted. So we'll make a blueprint of it. Call this one power. Now we can make one of these somewhere else. Here. Connector there. Take our new blueprint and just like toss it there, right? Hang it. And this thing, we just gotta rename it. There we go. We'll just keep it simple, right? And we'll connect this one. We'll go power station F5. And we're just gonna find F2 to F5. Nope. Connect this, and then we should have all kinds of power happening here, right? Oh, I didn't connect this side. What the snap? In the manufacturing, this is the thing that we're looking to create here. We're gonna have to make this stuff. And there's gonna be a radiation every time I come here now. I think we're gonna try something like this for our first little particle accelerator. We'll have it go around. Kind of cool. So the plan is we're going to receive tungsten, titanium, and then the uranium stuff will come in here. Each one will go to this box. From there, it'll go directly into here, and that will overflow into here. I left us some more room so we can add more modules too if we want to expand, and that way we have like lots of room to make more. I just started off with 5 because why not? And then we'll kind of work from there. That'll all go to the box. That will all get sent over to here afterwards. And then we'll mark whatever we're making here, antimatter. I just don't know where the antimatter gets stored afterwards. I don't think we've gotten that far. We'll probably have to grab whatever we're doing here and bring it back. Man, I got things that are going on all over the place. I haven't been paying attention. All right, let me go pay attention to what's going on elsewhere, and we'll come back to this and we'll start setting things up at the miners, because I'm sure we're going to need a few miners, right? I've upgraded these to level 3, so that way we're going to pump out level 3 freighters right off the bat and start making some good stuff. We'll probably take over the majority of things in here. Yeah, let's put down one of our outpost blueprints here. Put that around like that. Oh, would I have enough to do too? Almost got enough though. Go, and we got 2 outposts out here. Now we're just gonna worry about lighting the solar panels. So I'll have to change the recipes on some of these though, but that's fine. Alright, so for now we will build MK3 on that one. MK3 on that one. We'll just rename all these. Okay, and then we'll go tungsten. Tungsten miner to base tungsten. Perfect. It will be titanium to base titanium. Most excellent. All right, so we're gonna leave those two do its thing for now. I don't know the cooking time on these either. I'm not sure. They're only doing 3 a minute, so it's gonna take some time. Oh, super alloys. Oh yeah. That's what I need to do here. Make super alloys, then that stuff. Oh, yeah. Forgot about the whole super alloy thing, why I was doing that. Alright, I'll make super alloys and then we'll do them. Alright, so now we're making super alloys here. I got 10 of them on the go. That's probably why I wanted more of the titanium and the tungsten coming in, but we'll see how this furnishes. If it doesn't furnish enough, I'll get more of them coming in. But that makes total sense. Now we just need the gold one. I forgot about the gold one, right? Damn. All right, so this will be pretty good. I think we'll do the uranium here, and we'll do the gold there. Those will come in from the other areas, which is fine. And then we just gotta set up the other stuff down here. Okay, so I think we're good to go here. Now all we have to do is go get gold and the uranium, bring them here. So let's start with the gold first. If we go over here where the water ice one is, there's a gold right back here. I think we'll keep this gold one over. This will be perfect. Oh, what am I? What? No, I just went and got that stuff. The only difference is we're gonna get rid of this thing here. Oh yeah, I gotta. There we go. So now we got gold being sent over there. I decided to add a little power terminal over here because like so little sun gets over here. So this should be more than enough to. Yeah, this is great. So we got missile launcher over here and everything. So we should be well defended on this whole thing. I shouldn't have to come back here for a while. I get some meteor strikes and all that stuff incoming all over the place now. It's not bad. Alright, so that's gold in a nutshell. So let's go back here. That's right at my main area too, eh? Alright, that's cool. So now, there you go. It would help if you connect the storage container to it, right? Awesome. There, now all the gold is going to be leaving and going into all of these. Perfect. And then they'll back up the whole 9 yards. This is good too. I want this to kind of back up a little bit. Even though I'm really happy that it only uses 2 super alloys per, so that's another little bonus thing to our whole thing here. All right, so now we just got to go get the uranium and bring the uranium here, and we should be good to go making this antimatter stuff. Then we'll have to take some of it and bring it back because we have to use it in this. How the hell can you just grab antimatter, I guess, out of the container? Or does it go into a container? I'm not quite sure how that works. We're about to find out, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to find out. Alright, so I want to set something up before I go out there. Now we head over to the uranium section. Yeah, put some more of those protector things over here. Apparently that gun's not protected. Alright, so and we'll have to put one over here too because this is far from not being protected. Alright, so we got the uranium being done here. So all we have left to do now is add a transport to it. F6 uranium to F5. And we'll connect those two. Connected. Connect this to this. Oh, of course we're gonna have no power, right? How much power am I needing now? Crying out loud. A couple more solar panels. 60. Okay, this is just retarded. This is just absolutely stupid. Delete. Delete. Yeah. Delete. Delete. I'm just gonna put it in the power thing like I did at all the other ones because this is just dumb. All these solar panels. I believe we should be okay. Question mark. All right, so I do think we're gonna be good here. Let's go to the other side here. All right, all those are being put into there. Those are being done there. These radioactive, somewhat radioactive. How many of these do we need for our? We need 25 of them. Okay. So we'll wait till we get a bunch of those. And we'll have to send them around and get some antimatter stuff too. Interesting. Cool. Can't wait to see this all up and running. been a real pain in the ass. So we got 45 of them in there. Let's take 25 of these out. We'll bring them back to the main base. Toss them in there for now. And then what we'll do is we'll connect this to here. And then, is that how that works? And then we say antimatter. So it's gonna make a waste. Okay. Modules are low on power. What? How much power do you need over here? Wow. Okay, Giorgio. Yeah, that's a lot of freaking power. Okay. Wow. Okay, 5K power. I wasn't expecting 5K power. I guess we're gonna have to hook up another one of these things here. It's brutal. There we go. So now we should be producing more than enough power up into like the 6K there. So the only other thing I want to do out here is put a recycler. I can afford one. Let's see if we can attach one here. And then put whatever in there is there. And then turn that back on. Okay, that's cool. Very neato. I like that. That looks very satisfying. So now you're producing this stuff, okay, but where do you produce that stuff? Do I put it in like a container or something? What if I put storage container here? I don't know if it's a storage container thing, but something like that. What's gonna put in there? Bit of curiosity. Okay, so it's gonna put both crap in there. Okay, so what's that timer for? What? Alright, so what caused the explosion? I'm curious here. Was it the antimatter that caused the explosion? Or was it the waste? Well, it's not the waste because the waste is still there. Okay, so it must be the antimatter that's okay, that's interesting. So if we can manage to get 100 nuclear waste, so I will have to put the nuclear waste into something. Okay, so all nuclear waste will go into that thing. I'm just curious about the antimatter though, like that shit explode on me? Okay, so it doesn't explode when it's on me. So we'll turn that back on. The antimatter is safe in there. And it seems to be safe in my inventory. So maybe we'll give it a chance to transfer from one to another. There's also, we can get 100 nuclear waste. We can do something about the nuclear waste. So is the antimatter only for power? We're producing 14 a minute. That's actually not too bad. So if we take 50 antimatter, bring it back home. Make sure we have this thing selected here. There you go, complete. Awesome.
You now have access to the antimatter reactor, which can consume antimatter to produce vast quantities of energy. This process does produce a large amount of nuclear waste, however, which you will need to remove and process to prevent radioactive buildups.
All right.
Choose another objective from the objectives panel.
No problem. The next one is the nuclear waste. We'll take that one. We'll wait till we get 100 nuclear waste in our little thing and we'll bring it back. I'm really curious about something though. I wonder if I should be sending like the antimatter back to like the original first part of our base, because that's where all the power is going to be required, right? So, yeah. So out here in the quietness of our area over here, we should build this thing, really, honestly, and then attach a wormhole to it, where the antimatter will go directly into that. So put that there. Call this like antimatter core. Cool. And then that can get directly thrown into that. I just hope that they're. Oh yeah, they should stay stable in the wormhole. I hope. All right. Because it didn't stay stable in a container, right? So let's hopefully the transfer over that's gonna be fine. And then we'll have to get rid of the waste, right? Technically means. Oh, actually, we could technically send the waste back through there, right? Then we go back into 5 over here, right? And I want to build one of these wormholes. We could just do this, where that will go into here and this will go into there. Technically would make sense. This here would be. So that seems fine. Shall complete that. Good stuff.
You have now unlocked the ability to process nuclear waste byproducts into usable items and materials.
I like that. That's good.
When you're ready, open the Objectives panel to continue expanding your...
Perfect. Thank you there. All right. So now what I am thinking, what are we thinking? Okay, so we don't make any byproducts through that. We can make depleted uranium here. So that. It also requires something else too, but what is it? Oh, this. We need to make water and send that over. All right, well, this next one only requires a little bit more ammo, so we'll throw it in the box up here. Toss that in there. We've got our ships.
You have unlocked a higher tier of military starship construction, including additional starship parts and more advanced ship classes, ready to be built from the shipyard.
Wait.
When you're ready, open the Objectives panel to continue expanding your station.
Alrighty. These ones here, Neutron inhibitors. Oh, so is this where we would have to hold antimatter? Oh, and I completely missed this? What? Objective. We will select that. We will toss those 10 in there. Complete. Awesome. Okay.
You have now unlocked the containment chamber. As long as it is powered, this device can be used to safely store antimatter and radioactive elements without losing containment or damaging nearby machines.
Radioactive. Oh, that's kind
When
of
you're
cool.
ready, open the objectives panel to continue.
Okay, so that would be good in order to store like your uranium waste or whatever in, right? Because we get that through there. But are you transferring the waste over though? Should be. You are bringing that over. So that's in the other station. You think it'd be allowed to move here? This is all open though. It's not like I'm restricting it, right? Okay, why are we not sending it to the other station? This doesn't make any sense. Garbage isn't going in this? Yeah, it's going in there. But why isn't it being transferred to the other station? Is my question. What the F? Does it not get... Well, it should. I'm confused. It must not go through the... But why is it on the list then? Strange. I don't know. I'm gonna have to try to figure that one out. Okay, so it only holds 100. Alright, so I guess that's where we're going to leave today's episode. We managed to make our antimatter and our other crap here. So I think what we'll do is the next episode we'll find a way to dispose of all of this. I think that would be the best thing for us to do. And then the antimatter, I don't know. We'll see. If it's mainly just to use power, well then we might just set up power here, but I don't see what the purpose of doing power here if we're not making a lot of production here, right? So I think that's gonna be us to find some way to get that home. That means we might have to make 2 of these production things, because if the nuclear waste doesn't go through the portals, then I'm screwed, right? Then there's no way of then I'm gonna have to do 2 setups just to get rid of the nuclear waste kind of thing. So which would kind of suck. That would really suck. I think it should still go through the portals. It shouldn't matter. But anyways, that's just me. But I hope you enjoyed the video, everybody. Like, subscribe, peace, take care. And next time we'll deal with some nuclear waste. Bye-bye.